Keep it going. I want everybody to be happy. Last song. Gangsters don't live in a tenement yard. Rule boys don't live in a tenement yard. Too much watchy, too much so. First of all, I want to thank you for joining me for Conversations with Kings. And I don't want to keep on talking about these other networks and stuff like that, but it does help the algorithms. But I want to get this off my chest because I really need to get back to my swag. Because not too many people was fucking with me on that level, to be honest with you. But I'm glad I played that last song. I wanted to make y'all feel what I'm saying. Gangsters don't live in a tenement yard. Rule boys don't live in a tenement yard. So with that being said, that if you're on that type of time and you say you're about that life or you're about action, it don't have to be illegal. It could be positive. But if you're a man of your word and action, you living like you talking. You living like you talking. And a lot of people calling people bums, but I'm living like I'm talking. However I get is how I get it. Remember that. I just came back from DR for my birthday trip. I had the benefit and the blessing to be going out to dinner. Nice places too, not no raggedy places, not no things that I don't want to talk about because I don't know people's living situation. I don't know your money situation. So I don't want to act like I'm better than anybody because I'm not. We all were born the same. We all think the same. I mean, actually, we all live the same, but I think better. I know better. I'm not better than you, but I know better. This is why I could afford the lifestyle that I have. So when people say bums, I wonder who they talking about. You're not talking about me. I'm not the one that was with somebody that was a bum for 9 years. I'm not that. Look at my lifestyle. Look at who I am. Really check out my lifestyle. Check out the schools. Now tell me my father helped me get into those schools. Look at the life I live. So I don't really want to address too many people. I'm just going to continue to show you that they hypocrites. One day they hate me. One day I'm ugly. One day I'm not a thug. But your man who living better than me that you got? Who living better than me that you have in your life right now? Who married y'all? Who want to be with y'all? Let's be real. Let's be real. Like I really live the life that a lot of people, and I'm not faking, and I'm really being humble too. So with that being said, please mind yourself, mind your business, and always remember, gangsters don't live in tenement yards. Rule boys don't live in tenement yards. I talk that shit because I can back it up. I really can. And that's on all levels. Don't let these YouTube people fool you. We're on YouTube. And I told y'all, if you watch all my tapes, I'm not going to jump out the window for YouTube. I'm not going to jump out the window for YouTube. For what? I don't care what your father did. He ain't doing it to me. I don't care what your father, you ain't doing it. So stop. Keep it focused on this. Talk about a real father that built stuff and left it for their kids. My father left this for me and other children, not just his own children, but other children. And I extended it by giving more back to my community. Talk about that. Talk about that. Talk about why you can't stay in New York no more, why you can't live in New York no more. Everybody I'm beefing with don't live in New York no more. Everybody I'm YouTube beefing with is outside of New York. Everybody. Like, tell me that. Handle the pressures in New York. Handle the cost to live in New York, then come and talk to me. Make it New York. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Y'all just left. And y'all got the nerve to call me a bum. The nerve of somebody from the Bronx to call me a bum when the Bronx is one of the hardest hoods you could live in. And you don't even know you don't even know about the Bronx. You just talking about your little childhood. You don't know about the RPT, Real Park Towers. You don't know about Soundview. You don't know about Order. You just talking. All your people you know is to the hip hop, those type. That's the Bronx. That's you on that old school. I'm not doing digging in the crates and shit like that. I don't do digging in the crates. No disrespect to them because I love their music. They were pioneers, but I don't. That's not my age group. That's not my age group. I don't do that. That's what you do. You crazy legs pop locking KRS-One step into the light shit, and I respect the pioneers. All that I don't do, but that's not me. That's not me. Y'all don't know about corner boys and stuff like that. You still talking about woke and getting 40 ounces. What the fuck are you talking about? But anyway, this is why I said stop jacking people that's stated from New York but haven't been to New York in years. Stop jacking people like that. Stop jacking people like that. Please stop jacking people like that. Especially if they over 40. If they over 40 and left New York, trust me, they don't want to be in New York for a reason. Trust me. Trust me on that. Today I'm not here to play any games, which I'm trying to show who the hypocrites, who the real ones, who's not the real ones. There's a lot of people fraudulent out here. Shout out to Terry. What's up? What's going on? Special shout out to April Carter, Box Dollar, Loverboy Lenski, Chris the Biggest Rock. Let's be real. Let's be real. We not playing these games like that, man. These people don't represent New York. I'm the closest thing you're gonna get to New York on YouTube. For real, for real. For real, for real. Because anybody that's like me ain't gonna be on social media. I'm one of the last Mohicans that could come on social media and still represent for real. Appreciate me while I'm here, fellas and ladies. Appreciate me. I'm able to work both worlds. I'm able to preach to the young kids, the young gangsters, the young killers, stop what you're doing. I was talking about that earlier. I'm telling all my homies, all the lokes or whatever, cut that shit out. Do a political action committee. Go and get a trade. Go to school. Cut that shit out. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Let's stop this shit. But I get criticized because I'm a Kappa and I have affiliations. You should be happy I could do that. Because not everybody could go to college and become a Kappa. There's some other people out there that got to join other things to get that sense of family and group. Some people don't believe in the political system to be Democrats and Republicans. They have other things, systems that they adhere to in the streets. So how dare you try to question me and what I do? When you ran from New York, always talking crazy, they can't come back to New York. And I don't give a fuck if you don't get along with your family and stuff. Who cares? I don't care. I don't mean nothing to me. What are you going to do for yourself? What are you going to leave for your family? I'm situated. I'm situated. Shout out to Dr. Hood. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? That's what I'm talking about, Dr. Hood. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're going to all talk about it today. Today's going to be a good day. You know, I don't do Saturday shows, but I felt compelled, man. I felt compelled. You know, I felt compelled. You know, I started with the slow jams, and then we ended up with the, gangsters don't live in tenement yards. But today we're going to talk about the Lapeef Network, the cult. But we're also going to talk about how Jen is a hypocrite. Jen is so fucking pressed on me. She had to join people that she don't respect to get at me. I thought you was more gangster than that. I thought you was gonna stand on your own and talk about me. But you can't do that. Everything I do, you try to show that you could usurp it. You don't get better numbers than me. You just started getting higher subscribers than me. You should. You're a woman. All right. But you don't fuck with my views. That's number one. Any view you did good, you was talking about somebody that you didn't like, whether TLA, Talik, or me. That's the views you got, higher than mine. Only. Let's be for real, though. The RZA interview, he was supposed to come. RZA Islam. You pulled your strings, and I respect it. They canceled. But it's a blessing he didn't come. Because I know he had some other shit. And it's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right. You know what I mean? Now this is an old season. This is probably like, but it was a lot of money though. Probably like three, close to 3,000, like 2,700, 2,800. You know what I mean? But let's be shout out to Shay XT. But let's be for real though. What you like? The interview did what? So you got the interview. You brought Warner back to your show when I said, "Where's Warner?" So you're doing everything I tell you that you can't do, and you do it. So how about you get an acting gig? How about you get a movie gig? How about you save your acting career? Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Save your acting career. Get on a big screen or something. Get on a movie that's not low budget. Do that for me. Get a real role. Do that for me. If you want to prove me wrong by making your life better. Prove me wrong by leaving a legacy. Prove me wrong. I don't care about nothing you saying. You don't like anybody in your life that loved you. You finally had somebody that was real to you, protected you, and you want to act crazy because I don't want to make you number one. You could never be number one because you wasn't number one in your own life. Even if you made it happen, who cares if they made it happen? Because guess what? At the end of the day, what did that do for you? How is that helping your career? How is that helping your personal career? But anyway, enough of that. I had to get that out. It was just a killer. You know, I'm just having fun right now. At the end of the day, shout out to everybody. And I just want y'all to calm down. Just realize when you watch these YouTube shows and these content creators, just take a look and watch how they don't show their real life, because their real life is not really reflected in what they present to you. Ask yourself, what did this person want to be? Did they come to YouTube because they came to YouTube to promote? I came to YouTube to promote my book. I end up realizing that I have a personality that people want to watch. That's what I came here for. I wasn't doing all that. But ask these people, they've been on Facebook and Twitter, they want to be celebrities, and guess what? It's not it. It's not it. You've been selling your soul for so long, you still haven't got a shot yet. Shout out to Annalisa too, Canadian Drive. What's up, Annalisa? Why you hate me so much? What? Huh? I actually one of the few guys that thought you were a little cutie pie. Why you hate me so much though? Somebody hurt your feelings, somebody broke your heart, someone divorced you. Black man ain't shit, but you're pregnant by one, right? You were pregnant one, we had a child by one, but we ain't shit. This is what I'm saying, man. You're a bunch of hypocrites, straight up hypocrites. And because of that, this is why I take time out of my show to expose certain people. But I'm not going to do shows like this too much. I got to do some real shows, some real content, go back to my roots and start teaching like Dr. Hood said. We're going to go back teaching. But I want to get this off my chest, Canadian Drive. I want to get this off my chest. Let me check my phone. Somebody hit me up. Hold on. Somebody hit me up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Hold on. Somebody hit me up again. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you live life when you want to live life. Shout out to Square Biz. What's going on, brother? And thanks for the birthday gift. Thanks for the birthday cash app yesterday. I appreciate you, Square Biz. I mean, the super chat, that meant a lot. A lot of times y'all don't have to do stuff for me. Y'all do it. No, I don't need it, but it's appreciated. Because at the end of the day, that's your hard-earned money. And I appreciate that for real. Yeah. Let me get busy. Let me start doing this right now. Let people get in the room. You know what I'm saying? People selfish. They went through life doing what they do. So you gotta be. I'm not telling anybody to be selfish. I'm just saying, just know that a lot of people don't really have your best interest in hand. When they take what they take from you, they're gone. And we don't care about that because we come in peace. I'm just saying at the end of the day, respect the person that cared about you. Because what's gonna happen is when you come back down from your little high horse, you're gonna realize who's who. I'm a better ally than I'm an enemy. Because I'm not those enemies to say I forgive you. I'm the type of enemy that spit in your face. Or you need me. Because I come in love. I really do come in love. So no matter what picture you paint, I come in love. You try to bury me so nobody could want me. Now look at you. About to be 49. Struggling. One of the marriages fucked up. And Elise is about to be a single mom that can't be remarried again. It is what it is. And I'm just saying the truth. Y'all can tell these lies all y'all want. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about me. It don't matter. I'm telling the truth. I would never lie any one of y'all ladies. I probably joke around, but I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. So with that being said, let's get into a show today. Whoever wants to come up. I'm more than welcome. It's a free show. Come up. Shout out to everybody. Give me a birthday cash app, a birthday super chat. You can still do what you want. If you don't have any money, just do me a favor. Go follow Mr. Real Estate. He's at 958. He's almost to the finish line. Go and support him. Please go and support him. Let me start today. Let me see what I got for y'all. Let's talk about the hypocrite today. Please.
Tell you something. I'm different. Like to me, I like to mention them because I'm a sociopath.
Because I'm like that thing with E Black today. This was the best time of his life. It is motherfucking Christmas, and he is here getting his wife dragged to and fro.
I didn't drag his wife. I dragged him.
Hold on. This show. Let me get some context to this show. This show, bring people in the room because I want to let you know how dumb E Black is and how fucking a hypocrite and a fraud Jen is. This was the show done after I screamed on E Black. And I went at him. I think no, it was the show. And I went at him talking about, how he don't love his wife because he loves someone else. And Jen came on literally that same show and bashed him. They had him on his show. She hated me so much she wanted to show that she wasn't fuck with me. Cornball. Now we're gonna expose you. Now, if E Black, you still want to mess with her because she was talking about your wife too. If you could forgive her, why can't you forgive Darrell? Stupid.
No, a lot of people talking about his wife.
Oh, word? Yeah, I was telling him that yeah.
But my point is that this was the best time of his life. It is Christmas. He's on here. Y'all keep mentioning him and talking about. I wouldn't have did that. Block.
Oh no, he got blocked. That's why he got timed out. When they realized that they can't communicate in the garden, the worst you could do to people that I could do, and I didn't realize, is block people. They hate that.
I want to know, as a woman, if you are a wife to a man like that, would you respect the way he's moving?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Does your wife even respect the way you're moving?
Yeah, we're talking about the topic today. The topic is therapy session for E Black.
Does your wife respect how you're moving, or does she look at you as the same clown?
Yeah, but she's probably just happy to be in a marriage.
I don't think.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
She don't want her face out there.
Because it's all about options, right? And let's keep it 100. If she was an attractive woman with high self-esteem, she wouldn't be with an E Black. She just wouldn't.
I don't think y'all hearing what I'm saying. E Black, you a fucking clown. Jen said it, and she ain't taking nothing back, right, Mrs. One and Done. right? Mrs. One and Done. She said on my show, literally 2 months, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, your wife don't have options. If she had options, then she wouldn't be with someone like you fucking clown. And I read the shit that she wrote. And she said she didn't want to be with you at first. Then you went away to Texas, and when she couldn't get to law school, she ran to you. This is a fact. See, stop playing with me. I have enough shit from my old shows to bury y'all in your hypocrisy. I just don't be having time to go and look through all those shits. But let's slow roast y'all. We could do this the whole year. I could slow roast y'all with old footage, dummy. And it's my footage, my intellectual property. I own this.
She wouldn't be with an E Black. So it's like, listen, don't underestimate how badly women want to be married and say they have a husband. I see it all the time. Okay. So she's probably like, I don't care that he act a fool, long as he keeps saying I'm his wife and he come home to me. I don't care, because the man is a mess. And I'm not saying this to insult, but if you're constantly drinking and smoking, you're always greasy when you're on a panel. You're not right. You're in a chat where a man is in.
You always drunk and smoking. You always greasy when you're on the panel. Come on, son. And you up there being cool, cheap. You a fucking clown.
Insulting your wife over and over and over again, putting pictures up of her, and you stay? There's something wrong with you. That's not an insult. It's the truth. What man would do that? What man in his right mind would stay in a chat while people are dragging his wife, making fun of him, calling him a loser, calling him a bum? What man would stay in a chat for a couple hours? Then you keep timing him out. Then he keeps coming back. That's not normal behavior. So his wife is just like, I don't care what, do your worst. That's my husband, and I got a man when I get in bed tonight. I don't care. Like, some women just want to be married.
That's not sustainable, and it's signs of infidelity. Like, if presented with opportunities, both of them would step outside.
Of course.
Listen, let me make this one to you. First of all, shout out to Henry. I'm sorry, Henry with an I, not a Y. Henry Davis. Sorry to Henry Davis. Henry with an I, not a Y. I apologize for the typo. Thank you for the cash app and the gift. I appreciate you, brother, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's repeat that again. And we're going to examine what she said. You feel me? Come on, let's talk about this. Y'all motherfuckers, I got so much footage on.
Let me tell you something. I'm different. Like to me, I like to
mention
them.
What's up, baby? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Texas Chatter. I appreciate that. For real, for real. Thank you so much.
I'm a sociopath.
Because I'm like, that thing with E Black today, this was the best time of his life. It is motherfucking Christmas. And he is here getting his wife dragged to and fro.
I didn't drag his wife. I dragged him.
No, a lot of people talking about his wife.
Oh, word? Yeah, I was telling him that yeah.
But my point is that this was the best time of his life. It is Christmas. He's on here. Y'all keep mentioning him and mentioning him and mentioning him and talking about. I wouldn't have did that. Block.
Oh no, he got blocked. That's why he got timed out. When they realized that they can't communicate in the garden, the worst you could do to people that I could do, and I didn't realize, is block people. They hate that.
I want to know, as a woman, if you are a wife to a man like that, would you respect the way he's moving?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
See, Mr. O, you want to take the high road, but you call out certain things that's not player, and I'm glad you called that out. What does his wife think about him? What does his wife think about him? What does his wife think about him? The same woman that didn't want to be with him initially, that ended up with him. Jen dragged him, but yet they want to do shows together. This is some shit, man. I stand by myself. I stand by my fucking self. Believe that.
Your wife even respect the way you're moving?
Yeah, we're talking about the topic today. The topic is therapy session for E Black.
Does your wife respect how you're moving, or does she look at you as the same clown?
Yeah, but she's probably just happy to be in a marriage.
I don't think.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
She don't want her face out there in the picture.
Because it's all about options, right?
I stuck the whole options. Everybody said options because I threw that at Anton. Options. Options. Right? Options could be a good thing. Options could be a good thing. But some people don't have options. What are your options? Because whoever you end up with, I'm going to ask you that. Why? Why did you end up with that person? You didn't have any other choice? You didn't have access to a good selection pool? What's going on? All the time people talked about her and everything, you can't forgive them. But when Jen talks about them, you want to go up there and show her love. And she clearly talked about you and your wife. Clearly. And I remember you wasn't fucking with Jen. But just to make sure I didn't come up. Come on, man. Come on, man. Shit looking wicked out here for y'all. Wicked. When I'm done with y'all, you're gonna hate me.
And let's keep it 100. If she was an attractive woman with high self-esteem, she wouldn't be with an E-Black. She just wouldn't. She wouldn't be with an E-Black. So it's like, listen, don't underestimate how badly women want to be married and say they have a husband. I see it all the time.
She called your wife desperate.
Okay.
Fucking desperate. Your wife is desperate. That's what she said. Don't get mad at me. Your wife is desperate. And that her thoughts don't change. To fuck with you, she must have been desperate. She had no options. That's what she said. I concur. I second that motion.
So she's probably like, I don't care that he act a fool, long as he keeps saying I'm his wife and he come home to me. I don't care, because the man is a mess. And I'm not saying this to insult, but if you're constantly drinking and smoking, you're always greasy when you're on a panel. You're not right. You're in a chat where a man is insulting your wife over and over and over again, putting pictures up of her, and you stay. There's something wrong with you.
That's a fact. Someone talking about you, leave them alone. I told you that. Stop bugging him, get out of here. But you stay because you want this fame. You got this fame. You got this fame. Now continue to go.
That's not an insult. It's the truth. What man would do that? What man in his right mind would stay in a chat while people are dragging his wife, making fun of him, calling him a loser, calling him a bum? What man would stay in a chat for a couple hours? Then you keep timing him out. Then he keeps coming back. That's not normal behavior. So his wife is just like, I don't care what, do your worst. That's my husband, and I got a man when I get in bed tonight. I don't care. Like, some women just want to be married.
That's not sustainable, and it's signs of infidelity. Like, if presented with opportunities, both of them would step.
They're not happy. They're not happy. And that's why I had the thumbnail become Jen exposes reading Ernest and his wife. And don't switch up now. Those words you can't switch up, Jen. Those words you can't switch up. His wife chatting you, oh, thank you, boom, boom, boom. He's on your show. You reading King. But why aren't you reading her? She talked about, you said anybody that talks about your wife, you on their ass. Anybody that talk about your wife, you on their ass. You gonna get them. She clearly talked about your wife. She clearly talked about you. Clearly. Who you fooling? Who you fooling? Who are you fooling? Let's do it one more time. And I'm going to switch. This is crazy. Shout out to Tequila. Casa Dragones. Shout out to that.
Let me tell you something. I'm different. Like to me, I like to mention them because I'm a sociopath.
Because I'm like, that thing with E Black today, this was the best time of his life. It is motherfucking Christmas. And he is here getting his wife dragged to and fro.
I didn't drag his wife, I dragged him.
No, a lot of people talking about his wife.
Oh, word? Yeah, I was telling him that yeah.
But my point is that this was the best time of his life. It is Christmas.
Why isn't she in 30 for 30? Why isn't she in 30 for 30? Stupid.
On here, y'all keep mentioning him and mentioning him and mentioning him and talking about. I wouldn't have did that. Block.
Oh no, he got blocked. That's why he got timed out. When they realized that they can't communicate in the garden, the worst you could do to people that I could do, and I didn't realize, is block people. They hate that.
I want to know, as a woman, if you are a wife to a man like that, would you respect the way he's moving?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Does your wife even respect the way you're moving?
Yeah, we're talking about the topic today. The topic is therapy session for E-Black.
Does your wife respect how you're moving, or does she look at you as the same clown?
Yeah, but she's probably just happy to be in a marriage.
I don't think.
Why
she
would you
wants
say that?
attention.
Why would you say that?
She don't want her
Because
face
it's
out
all
there in
about,
the attention.
because it's all about options, right? And let's keep it 100. If she was an attractive woman with high self-esteem, she wouldn't be with an E-Black.
He called you ugly.
She wouldn't.
Mm.
She wouldn't be with an E-Black. So it's like, listen, don't.
If she was an attractive woman with confidence, she called your wife ugly, just like Darrell did. You still didn't go for her. I never called your wife ugly. She called your wife ugly. I said your wife has some mental health issues and you need to address that. That's what I said. I stand on that. I said your wife never made it to law school. She never went to any school better than mine. That's what I said or implied. They called your wife ugly. Why are you not on her? Why are you not on her? She called your wife ugly. This is documented. I have receipts. I'm not up here lying about people's situations like you be doing. I don't do that. I have receipts.
Don't underestimate how badly women want to be married and say they have a husband. I see it all the time. Okay, so she's probably like, I don't care that he act a fool, long as he keeps saying I'm his wife and he come home to me. I don't care, because
she said your wife is just happy to be there.
The man is a mess, and I'm not saying this to insult, but if you're constantly drinking and smoking, you're always greasy when you're on a panel, you're not right. You're in a chat where a man is insulting your wife over and over and over again, putting pictures up of her, and you stay. There's something wrong with you. That's not an insult. It's the truth. What man would do that? What man in his right mind would stay in a chat while people are dragging his wife, making fun of him, calling him a loser, calling him a bum? What man would stay in a chat for a couple hours? Then you keep timing him out. Then he keeps coming back. That's not normal behavior. So his wife is just like, I don't care what, do your worst. That's my husband, and I got a man when I get in bed tonight. I don't care. Like, some women just want to be married.
That's not sustainable, and it's signs of infidelity. Like, if presented with opportunities, both of them would step outside.
Of course.
I'm done. Let me take this off. I'm done. I'm done. Listen, I ain't going front. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's really fucked up, man. I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say to me anymore. I don't want it, because you pick it and choosing. You pick it and choosing who you go after. Y'all pick it and choosing. Y'all not going after anybody that's doing something really bad. Y'all just want to team up on me. Y'all look crazy right now. And I got more receipts. Like, come on. That's some shit. Like, you talk about, whoever talks about your wife is going to get it. And she clearly talked about your wife. And I said nothing wrong about her looks. Nothing wrong about her looks. And look what you did. Look what you did. Huh. Let's finish tomorrow, yesterday's thing, and then I'm out for
today. I need on the panel who I.
Yeah. Let me finish this. Where we started at, where we left at.
Right, in 24, right? When you talk about someone that only has
back to when Chicago really came up here trying to prove to you that the Lapeef Network is a cult-like situation. I already proved to you how Jen talked about Rita Ernest and his wife, and they still fuck with each other. Come on.
Had 300, 400, 500 people, subscribers, but they bringing in 2,000 views, and they bringing in 170K impressions with only 3
people.
All right,
bro. Anybody could go to any one of y'all.
So then you do it.
Not doing 2,000.
Then you do it.
Bro.
Then you do it. And then tell me why. And tell me why TLA couldn't do for Uncle Stu.
Hold on, King. See, this the difference between you and I.
What's the
You
difference?
issue that challenge when you call yourself giving me assignments, bro.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not
Nah,
giving you
you said
assignment.
that.
I'm
No,
telling
you said that.
I'm telling
Did you say that?
said, yo,
Nah,
hold on.
you said that.
Chicago,
You said you do.
Chicago.
Nah,
It's not
you
about
said
giving
that out your
assignments. No,
mouth,
Chicago.
bro.
It's not about giving assignments. It's
No,
saying
listen.
Chicago.
Did
You
you
just
say
said
that out your mouth, bro? Did you
Chicago,
say that out your
just said-
mouth?
Chicago. You just said anybody could do it.
King,
And I
King.
said if it's so easy,
That's
then
not
you
what I
do it.
said. I did not say anybody.
So what did you
could
say?
do it. I said y'all not. I said y'all listen. I said anybody could see y'all views, and because you just said we're doing 2,000 views.
Why don't you
Over
put
a
the
week?
timers up? No, I didn't say views. I said live watch hours. I said
No,
live.
you did not.
I said
All
live.
right,
To be
I'm
clear, I
good.
said live.
Because I don't want
I
y'all
said
spilling
live.
y'all.
Chicago, I said
I'm trying to
live.
look into y'all books, bro. I don't want you doing all that.
Chicago, I
Come
said
on, man.
live. Chicago,
Okay,
I
you
don't
right.
think you know
Jay-Z
about
right.
marketing.
Listen, Jay-Z right. Jay-Z right. Jay-Z right. So sustain it, brother. You got momentum. Sustain
Right,
it.
and I like that. You said sustain it. I don't know how to sustain it. Progression.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna do it trying to go to war with everybody and think
I'm not
gonna
going to. You're not everybody. Lapeef is not everybody.
Well, TLA ain't either.
No,
but that's
TLA
the topic of conversation.
Listen,
And
Chicago, check this out.
Can I say this real quick?
Chicago, check this out. This is why I say you might be oblivious to certain facts and certain issues, right? Number one thing is Tawana's here too. We're gonna bring her up.
Shout out to Tawana.
You might be. Shout out to Tawana. You might be oblivious to certain things. TLA chose his side. If you watch this show, he spent 70%.
I saw that.
I
was on it.
Let me finish. He spent 75% of the time talking about me instead of Karen Civil. This is a fact.
I agree with you.
No, hold on. Then he says to me, he says, we pick and choose sides over here.
Cool.
That's what he said. Anton called me.
Why did he say that?
No. Anton called me and I pick and choose sides over here. So you're telling me.
Why did he say that?
I don't know why he said that. He said
you don't know why he said.
No. He said because he don't know what happened. This is verbatim. He don't know what happened, but he probably said something bad against his wife. That's what he said. So if you don't, as a lawyer for 20 years, you don't know what happened, but you made a decision.
Okay, listen.
You're not letting me finish.
Because I don't want to do this with you. I think it does you a disservice.
You're not doing anything. I'm doing this.
I think it does you a disservice.
No.
Bro.
I don't need you to protect me. I don't need you to protect me.
I'm not trying to protect.
So let me put myself.
All right, then go ahead and cook. Then go ahead and cook.
If he feels that way, and he chose sides, and he picked that side, he understands what comes with it. Why don't you understand that? Why don't you understand that if you stand on that side, you're gonna get hit? At least TLA is man enough to say, I pick Anton's side and everything that comes with it, I take. Why can't you do that?
See, this is the difference, fam. What you don't realize is TLA don't even acknowledge you exist anymore.
No, it don't matter. What you
it
don't
does
realize,
matter.
No.
It does matter. It does matter. It does matter. No. You're not looking for a target and you're not looking for an angle. You're not being genuine, bro. You're not being genuine. Because if you really believed in what you was doing, you could build your platform on your topics and what you're doing and not involve anybody else.
Rilla.
Is that a fact or not?
Rilla. Here's the issue with you. Every content I had on here, every topic I had on here was a real legitimate topic that you complimented on. You told the other dudes about it. That's number one. So don't act like I'm out here just talking.
Hold on.
Don't act like I'm out here just talking.
Clear. Any one of them could no. Because I get it. I expect all that to happen. But let's be clear. What I said was, what y'all got over here is solid, and you don't have to do all the antics.
And
you don't have to do all the antics.
Listen, man,
be clear.
Chicago.
Be clear. Like, don't do that. Like I'm dick riding niggas, man. Don't do that.
Chicago, come on, we got to get to. Listen, I want to bring Tawana up, but let's just be serious about the whole situation. At the end of the day, you're the only person that don't understand that. It's death by association.
Let me not understand it.
No, you're the only person I don't understand that's death by association.
Okay, cool. Then let me not understand it.
Right, but my thing is you fronting like they're not doing what you. This is the passive aggressive shit I'm talking about.
No. I'm fronting like what? Say that part.
You're fronting like y'all not passive aggressive.
King, let me ask you this. Keep it a bean. To your family and to your other brethren that's up here. Has that network been in your name, in your mouth? For the last 3 weeks that y'all been on.
Okay,
7 days a week.
This is where this is where I think you're insulting my intelligence. Do you know what passive aggressive is?
Yeah, you throwing subs. Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm saying, do you know what passive aggressive is?
I just said passive aggressive means you throwing subs. You're not addressing it directly.
Okay, so then
so tell me what's the passive aggressive from the network.
So when you say I'm talking about the 4 horsemen, who you talking about? When you say I'm not,
thank you.
No, hold on.
Thank
When you say,
let's get to that.
We don't get spicy up here. Who you talking?
Oh
about?
yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it after we finish doing the show and bring the guests in and allow everybody else to speak.
Hey, Daryl, what's up, Tawana? What's going on?
I'm gonna let y'all have it, fam.
Hey y'all. What did I walk into?
She's phoning.
Nothing.
Fuck.
We didn't do nothing. We cool. We didn't do nothing. Everything cool. Nobody got a problem.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Welcome, Tawana, why I keep seeing you in different places?
What's up, Tawana? What's good?
You know,
how the princess doing? How the princess?
I've been moving around. I've been moving around in this space, trying to find me a space down here.
And just to be clear, I invited Tawana on originally not to talk about disgruntled Lapeef stuff. Actually, she told me she didn't want to talk about that stuff. We talked about that stuff more in private. I invite her up here because I also support Mr. CYP, Claim Your Purpose, and she's a part of their network as well, which was the main motive for inviting her up here. And
they threatened me, but I let it slide because I love you, Tawana. They said Tawana's our Shanti. You better not come for her. They sent me that message, and I laughed. I'm like, man, he don't want to. I'm cool. I love Tawana. You see, I let it slide because, but you know what?
So
CYP gets it. If you mess with Tawana, you mess with us. Death by association. Why doesn't everybody get that though?
That's why I kind of mess with Mr. CYP because he got my back. He support me no matter what.
He got your back, and I understand that. Yeah. I understand it. So he said, even though I'm not even on you, and clearly he didn't watch the stream.
Yeah.
All love, but he came at me and said, "That's our Shanti. Don't come at her. You come at her." I'm like, you bugging. But we love Tawana. I don't know him. I don't want to know him. But we would never come at you. But he understands the rules. If you mess with one of us, everybody on your side gets touched.
Right.
I don't know the history of the Midwest, but I've been around a lot of Detroit and Chicago players. And Detroit and Chicago have a weird history. Detroit and Pontiac don't get along, but Detroit and Chicago got a little issues too. So when someone is getting, someone has a Detroit person dragging them, and they're from Chicago, it look kind of crazy, Chicago, Rilla.
For me, and I talked about.
I never seen a Detroit dude drag a Chicago dude in my life.
Listen, when I talked to Tawana originally, and I started going at anti-them originally, it was because people was telling me not to speak on people's family. Don't bring up people's family. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And I used the example of Tawana. I said, damn, this man spoke on her family constantly. Nobody except Tawana and her husband eventually.
Shout out to Tawana because we got the highest views for Tawana on our page because of her. Thank you, Tawana.
No,
you see, we give props. And Tawana, when you came up, I didn't know you was coming up, right or wrong. I didn't know.
No, nobody knew.
And then when you came up, you never talked bad about Chicago.
No, Daryl invited me. And
you said Chicago. We said people from Chicago stick together. That's what you told me. And I asked you.
Right.
You defended him, but he never defended you. That's what I said.
Yeah, that is what you said. Yeah.
So now I got issues for what? For being stand-up?
Bro. Look, don't do that. Don't sit up here and act like you wasn't on that show, and you sat up there and went through your whole tribe and was like, "Yo, so y'all cool with Chicago? Y'all cool with Chicago?" You was left on the island and you still said, "F that nigga." That's what you said.
Yeah, I did. I did say that.
Yeah, so let's keep it a beat.
Yo, Chicago, you gotta understand. Chef is a grown man. Chef is about peace. Chef been to more war than most people. No, listen. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about on my side. Okay. Chef, I go to Chef to calm me down. So when he's always gonna choose peace.
Cool.
He's a fucking punk.
Hey, what you and Jarrell talk about, y'all could talk about. If he wants to be cool with you, cool with you. I can't tell Jarrell what to do.
He's the
but what I can do is if I don't respect a network, I'm coming at everybody. I said that the first time we walked in. That's what I said.
Listen, here's the thing that you don't understand, bro. If you want me to understand the rules of engagement and that it's bomb on everybody on that side over there, why you can't understand the reverse being true when I say if you got issues with that man, keep it with that man, because you also can't dictate how another person gonna respond back, and you don't know how people move. You don't know everybody.
I'm confused. What are you saying?
Okay. All right.
That sounds.
Okay. Now you don't. Okay.
No, I don't understand.
See if I can restate it for you.
Listen.
Let me see if I can restate it for you.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Right.
Say it directly.
No, I'm gonna say it directly. So let me slow walk it. So if you want me to understand that your position is F that other side and bomb everybody over there, right? And I'm supposed to understand that, which I've said, keep that same energy. Yes or no? Is that fair? Are we clear right there? I'm just asking, are we clear right here?
No. You can't say if we clear. That's not my answer.
Okay.
My answer is I understand where you're coming from, right? I get where you're coming from. You saying my philosophy is deal with the man that offended you, not me, right? And I'm saying I don't subscribe. Hold on, and I'm saying I don't subscribe to that.
And that's fair. And I said that's fair, and we can keep it moving.
That's it. That's it.
Thank
you, Tawana, for solving the problem. I appreciate you for solving the problem. Yes, you did, because you solved the problem. Bottom line is it is what it is. It is essentially we have different philosophies of engagement, and unfortunately, mine's is everybody gets it, and his is hit the person that offended you. Right? It's different rules to engagement. Mine's is not, see, if you know anybody, if you know me, and I told is Hannibal here? Is he left? If you know me, then you will know that I'm never against the person. I attack the institution. I said that last time. It's not about a racist person. It's about the racial institution. I don't care about Chicago, Anton, and JR Computer Love individually, right? I call him Computer Love because he's always on the clip. But I don't care about him. I don't care about Computer Love like that. I individually could tell the truth. JR, it might be a nice guy. He is a nice guy, at least when I talk to him. And I said Chicago got a good heart. So I don't understand where this is coming from, but I'm telling you, I'm against the institution. No matter who's over there, they have that philosophy, and I'm here to burn down the church.
Okay, we'll burn down the church, bro. And what I'm saying is be prepared for whatever comes with that.
Listen, whatever comes with that, listen, trust me, listen, let me tell you something.
And that ain't no threat. And that's not no threat for me or none of that.
Listen,
let's be clear on that too.
Chicago, it's not a threat. You know why it's not a threat? Because on the description, we have a disclaimer. We don't promote violence.
Facts.
It's not like that. Listen, Chicago.
I just need to make it clear because there's other people that's listening, not just you.
Yeah, so listen, I'm on probation. I really live what I lived. I'm on probation. I don't want no trouble. I tell y'all, it's not a threat. You don't want no problems. And if it was, we wouldn't say that. If it was, we probably give a hug when people come around and do what we do. It don't matter. You feel me? Listen, at the end of the day, that's the least of my problems. My problem with you, my problem with the whole situation is, listen, this passive aggressive stuff has to stop. And at the end of the day, I get it. If we only have 680 plus subscribers, you should not even be worried about us. Even if I said your name, you know, it's an old African quote that goes, giants don't step on midget shit. If we're so small, why are you worried about me?
But here's the thing. Who told you that?
No.
See, that's how you look at it, right? That's how you look at it.
So let me ask you a question. So let me ask you, your analytics is good? It's been good lately?
Listen, I have no idea, bro. I don't know.
I'm asking you a question.
I don't know.
When you talk about marketing, has your analytics been good?
I don't know. I don't look at the analytics.
Are you allowed to?
The analytics. I don't look at the analytics. And I'm definitely not. And listen, let me be clear. Let me be honest with you, bro. I would never get on your platform and discuss inner workings of the house like that.
You just asked me about mines.
And you just spilled it.
And I told you if you want to see it.
Cool.
And then you ask Chef, who's a marketing genius, about it, and he was going to tell you.
I didn't ask Chef about that. I presented a premise.
You said, okay, okay, all right. Listen, at the end of the day, man. Listen. Listen.
But go ahead and do what you do, bro. I'm gonna let y'all rock out, man. I wish y'all nothing but success, man.
I don't want that. I don't want that. That's a curse. I don't want that.
Nah, well, I do.
I don't want good luck. I don't want well wishes for my enemy.
I do. Well, I'm not your enemy, bro. I'm not your enemy. You at war with self.
Chicago, can I ask you a question before you leave?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so and I brought it up because of what you said earlier with King, how you was concerned about the young men you working with in the community, possibly seeing King saying F you on his platform and seeing something else on your platform, and that being a cause of concern for you, correct?
Facts.
That you were concerned about that message being out there in the internet. Is that correct?
That is correct. You summed it up correctly. Okay. Go ahead.
So if I take you at that premise that that's what you believe, then my question is to you, and I know when you came in, you asked why me and Hannibal didn't speak in defense of you, but my question is, what about those same young men watching you on the platform? And I know I've seen it repeatedly where Kay has been just destroyed every Thursday night and all throughout the group, and you don't speak up in her defense.
See,
let me be honest.
Go ahead, let me let you get this off real quick.
And this is what I'm speaking to. Okay, because I, as a viewer, when I see these things, these are things that I have a problem with. You know, as a man, and I respect you as a man, and I'm like, yeah, the way that they set out to ridicule and humiliate her almost on a daily basis in the group, and also every Thursday in particular, one male panelist, you know who it is, and then JR sits by and also says nothing. And I know that Kay is a grown woman, she can speak for herself, but the way that they speak to her and about her is totally inappropriate. And I never hear you at that point interject. So if your concern is what young men see, they see that too.
And can I add on to that real quick?
Absolutely. Wait. Hold on. Pause real quick. Let me address that, man, because I don't want to do the whole pile on and this, that, and the third, because each one of you gentlemen. No, it is a question. Can I answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Or do you want the gentleman to add an addendum? And
No. I'm just
because he can.
I just didn't want it to be classified as a pile on.
I was saying he was piling on to your question, brother.
Okay.
Rico. I wanted to address you specifically. And I love how we have selective memory. And I love how gentlemen would get on this platform and you really form your opinions and what you would do in the situations. And then when you're in, first of all, you've never been in those situations. So we selectively forget the times that I have came to women's defense on the panel. Right? You can't sit up here and say, I've never came to a woman's defense on the panel when I saw something's happening and I didn't say anything. You can't say that.
Right. Me and you talked today, right? Right.
Yeah, we talked today.
Right.
I talked with all three of y'all today.
We talked about what happened.
You ain't talking to me today.
Did you hear what I said, King? See, you
said all three of us. Who's the three? Chef, you talked to E Black today? He didn't tell us that.
When me and
when did you talk to E Black? Hold on.
I talked to him later on after I talked to you.
No, Chef, you always honest. You always say what it is. I'm saying E Black never told us that.
Yeah, I talked to him after I talked to y'all.
When me and you talked, we talked about what happened with Anton last night and a young lady named Kayla. And you said to me that you was gonna hit her up afterwards, but I said to you that we need to see you press motherfuckers at that time.
Wait, hold on.
You said that you said you understood that, bro.
Wait, hold on now. Because I also said when the caller came on, right?
I'm not talking about the call. I'm talking about Anton specifically.
Well, then let's be clear in this. I'm glad I'm here now so we can be clear on this conversation. You and our conversation, I said when the caller came on, I did jump in there twice. Number one. Number two, I said the Kayla sister, she was articulate and able to hold her own. When she was going back and forth with Anton, that was her and Anton going back and forth. Right? She's in there with him. He didn't disrespect her. They was having an intense, aggressive conversation. And I said, I need to double check in with her, because if she felt like she wasn't protected in that space, then that's on me.
She said he was being disrespectful during that dialogue. I gotta respectfully disagree, Rilla. She said it openly.
That,
you're
bro.
being
But
disrespectful.
listen.
Right. I just feel like if she was up here, like, I wouldn't allow nobody to talk to her in those ways. And what it seemed like is Anton was beating his chest up, saying, you gonna, I'm gonna hunt you in your dreams and all the rest of that shit. But then when I do the stuff I do, she said, take that to your wife. And she had her comebacks. But all I'm saying is, that's like if I see a woman being, fighting a dude, okay, yeah, maybe she can handle herself, but does that mean I don't step the fuck in?
Come on, bro. This the thing that bugs me out, right? We got real selective memory. Like I wasn't sitting on that panel when we talking about protect women. I'm specifically, we talking internet stuff. I'm talking about wait, Daryl. I'm talking about real life, real time, in real life. I done said on the panel, I'm out here doing what I do, and got blowback from that.
Did you tell Kay to mute her face?
Probably. What's
yo? You said probably. Yo, okay, I gotta go, man. Listen, good night, everybody.
Hold on.
I want to thank y'all, man. We had a good show, man. Yo, Rilla, I'm good, man. You got it.
Nah, King, you got it, brother. I wish you so much.
Listen, thank you so much, man. I don't want no problem with you. I don't want no problem with you.
I don't want no smoke with you either, bro.
I don't want no problem with you.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, King, keep dragging me through the mud over here, man.
Nah, I'm not dragging you, but we having fun. We always have fun, man.
Keep licking them shots off, man. Buck.
If I can say this real quick, real,
he said probably.
To the show. But real talk though, as black men.
Oh, did you? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean to be disrespectful. Okay. King, did you tune into the show last night?
Nope, but I saw it on chat. That's why I asked you. I said,
Brother Clarence just texted me and said it was super disrespectful.
I just asked you.
Disrespectful.
The conversation between Anton and Kayla, he's saying right now, I can show this shit right now. He said you being disingenuous.
Y'all opinions when you in the show, you see it one way. When you outside the show, you see it another way. What happened when you said the thing with B9? And let me clear this up right now. Damn. When you asked me, Daryl, when you asked me about the situation with B9, then you came here and you said, I was like, yo, I see what you're saying. What I said specifically was, when B9 started making comments about Courtney, and that's why I mirror people like a mirror, and I say he was speaking on stuff within the house, I was like, yo, I see what you're saying, bro. I could have stepped in there. I was owning that. But I said before then, brother couldn't even get his comment out because everybody was going at him once they heard their name. That's
real quick. That's why I want to go with it. It seems like when a mirror's on the platform, all the men on super protection alert. Nobody can press her. No one can even say it in an attitude way. And now
that's
it's
not true.
Black man to the rescue. I've seen it, sir. I've been on a mirror show.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
With Anton.
I've seen it too. So I don't control what Anton or JR do real quick, and how they interact with a mirror though.
Real quick, sir. I've seen you do it, sir. I've seen you do it as well, sir.
If that's true, Rilla, I just posted something. If that's true,
who is y'all? Shout out to Sherelle. I see you, mommy. Shout out to you. Because y'all put Rilla in his feelings before the show. What is that?
That same energy is not reciprocated to black women, and that's an issue.
Wow.
We got this.
Bro,
listen.
This
thing.
That's the biggest fact.
Real quick. Let me cook real quick. Rilla. Just let me cook real quick. What I'm saying is, when those women of other races come on these platforms, and you have black men that cape for them super hard, and then you see another black woman being attacked, you sit back and you look at your phone and look at the comments, and you ignore that. What's up with that? Like, why does she get supreme protection over your own sisters? Why is that?
Probably.
I will answer that question. I just believe Anton hates his own people, and he does.
But you know what's crazy? My thing is, somebody said they don't. I should stop talking about them, but they had somebody that's associated with their network tell people about my book and call me Burger King, and I can't go back at them. You didn't tell TLA. You didn't tell TLA, yo. You told TLA I'm not. You told TLA I'm not a part of this. I'm with the home team.
Nah, what you heard me tell TLA, and I saw you backstage, bro. Don't
no.
Do I specifically said, wait,
hold on. We can't skip over the black women protection shit. Ignore it and keep going. We can't skip that shit. We gotta stop right there.
Hold on, fam. Let's keep it a bean. I just said up there. Rico just asked the question one way, right? I said I'm curious as to how people got selective memory, right? As if I don't take up for people. Now, if I don't do it in the way or when you expect me to do it, that's cool. You can have that gripe and you can address that concern, and I can go back and look. And you understand what I'm saying? I could go back and see, right? Like where I could have stepped in or where I couldn't have stepped in or whatever. But let's not sit up here and play like I ain't on that network saying I believe black women or I protect black women or I'm riding with black women. Let's not do that.
No, we're not saying that. We're saying that you selective.
Not that.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do like this. I think we're selective.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm about as selective as y'all. But what's the Burger King thing?
The Burger King, TLA was calling me the Burger King. He's Frugal Day Child. He said my book was a brochure pamphlet. Hold on. So this is why I'm trying to put you on. You said you was at the show, right? You maybe didn't hear me. Maybe forgot. He said all that. He said, why would you go with this guy, do this? What's the guy? He didn't even know me. So he's trying to stop my function. He said, is he even a content creator? So he says all this, but I'm not allowed to defend myself.
I never said that, bro.
So
you going at TLA? It's not like you over there. Cause see, listen, when you was on the platform, you really low key had smoke for El Guapo too.
No, I didn't have smoke for El Guapo. What I had, no,
you did.
I didn't have smoke for El Guapo. I had smoke for Anton, but El Guapo decided to stand up for him, and I said you could get knocked out too.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. So why are you standing for a grown man? So you're gonna get knocked out too.
So
not physically.
I want to ask Tawana, did she feel respected on the platform during her presence there? Did she feel protected and respected by everybody there?
Or abandoned?
Of course I didn't. You know, a lot of what King said resonate with me because I agree with him in the sense of it's the entire organization. It's not individual people.
Right. Wanna shut up.
I think people think that I have a problem directly with Anton.
No.
And I want people to understand that I have a problem with the way the entire panel, the entire.
You don't have a problem. You have a problem if you got caught.
Premise, the entire show treated me, not specifically him, because they really set the foundation for him to treat me that way, right? And then they set the foundation for other Black men to come on the show and degrade me and talk to me crazy. So they set the tone, and they meaning the entire network, right? So I'm not going to say, oh, I hate Anton and I do this. I feel like that particular scene, it blew up the way it did because at that moment, my husband felt that I was being disrespected. And he felt that, one, because he never really watched the show, because he don't watch podcasts, right? So that's not his thing. So when he saw me on the show, he was like, what the, this how they talk to you? Like, no, I'm not tolerating that. And I think that it was just kind of like, what people don't understand is that I had already told them that I was resigning from the show. So it wasn't that was the deciding factor. It was just that, you know, that came along with everything else, all the frustration. But I will address this, that the women on the show, they make a decision to be complicit in the way that they are being treated. And they do it for whatever their reasons. Maybe they want to be famous. Maybe they think they're going to be famous.
Tawana.
So I do believe I do believe that they have a choice.
Tawana.
Part of that. Yes.
Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Can I say something, please? We had a discussion about that earlier before you came on. I said, should we still protect Kay? Because she continues to go back.
Right.
I said that. And everybody says on this panel, they said, yes, we're still going to protect Kay.
Right.
That's what everybody said. Right or wrong, Logic? Right or wrong?
Yeah, that's what we stated.
So I asked that question too. But my thing is this.
Yeah.
If the way Chicago portrayed himself to me when I first saw him online, I would have thought he would be the cleanup crew to make sure everybody stays balanced and don't come out of line. But when I realized, and I saw him before I did my research, I realized Anton disrespects everybody that he feels threatened by.
Yeah.
And so what happens is, for you to still be around and for the sake of loyalty to your man Lapeef, but still allow that cancer to be there, that malignant cancer, then you are affected too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely not.
And so my thing is, I'm going to erase that.
Then do what you gotta do, bro. Then do what you gotta do.
And it's not gonna happen. Listen, it's not like it's not like a coordinated effort to say I'm trying to embarrass y'all, put secrets out there. It's more like, yo, this is what we doing. If you come over here, you could come over here, but this is my story. And I have to tell the story over and over again because we're getting new followers every day.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
Well, I don't
continue telling your story,
I don't
brother.
want y'all not to protect Kay because I feel like people need to talk about how
he almost ruined your marriage, Tawana. He tried to ruin your marriage. That's not funny.
Rilla, how do you feel about Tawana feeling like she wasn't?
That's not funny.
There?
It's
bro,
not
listen.
funny.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, T, real quick. Let me, and I want to answer your question directly, Daryl. Tawana, is there a situation with you and I?
Meaning?
Like, is there smoke? Is there beef? Is there animosity?
Oh no, yeah, me and you don't have beef or animosity. Okay.
Dude called into the show one day, and I wasn't even officially on the panel then. I don't think.
No, you was just calling in at that time.
And he called Tawana out her name.
Right.
And I bombed, and I was hoping he was in the Facebook group. See, that's what I'm saying with cats be like, it's easy to pick and point and say, oh, well, you didn't do it this time, but then here's this time. See, what y'all don't do is say, oh, man, but Rilla, I will say when you did do. So I can't.
That's not really answering my question. Listen. She just said that she was in an environment that you failed to keep safe.
Before I even got there, bro. I was still learning their dynamic and trying to figure out.
He's the original four.
But by the time
Tawana's the original four.
I was a part of
when she came on our show, I said, Tawana, without you, Lapeef, Nix, and Anton, there wouldn't be a me. I said that to her. I said she's the original. I said that.
Hey, listen, and I don't want to do these whole little. Listen, respectfully, I don't want to do these whole gotcha questions. I've had my conversations with Tawana, behind the scenes, where I have had to make amends with her on certain things. I have, and other things, and we cool. So if I'm cool with her, that's what I'm concerned with. Now, you as gentlemen, and you growing the garden, and you protecting the flowers. That's what y'all should really focus on and keep doing.
But
it's mad fun.
Everybody, hold on for a second. You can't say, really, with all due respect, you can't say, well, I defended her on one call, but she just sat up here and said that while you was there, my guy, a fucking environment was created where she wasn't safe.
She said the entire time she was on the network, that's how she felt, and that was her experience.
So I'm asking you,
what trying to pin back and say is, why didn't I do? And what I'm pinning back to you is, bro, what the real concern should be. And if you're really concerned about Tawana, then let's not paint Tawana as a victim. Let's uplift Tawana. Let's celebrate Tawana. Let's put Tawana in a position where she can shine.
I'm not doing none of that, bro. I'm asking you,
why does feel like it, bro?
But
hold on, King, because this, with all due respect, this is me real quick for a second. Tawana, this is my problem, right? Is black women coming to spaces where they say they was like in an environment where other men was disrespecting them, and you still not addressing the men that made that shit possible. Anton, JR, and other motherfuckers.
Wait. Now you finna say I ain't never checked Anton?
Yes, because hold on, guys. I just sit up here and ask you, what did you do to keep that environment safe? And you named the fucking caller. I'm talking about the men that run the fucking show.
I'm asking you directly. You've never seen me address Anton over Tawana?
No.
Okay, cool.
And I believe if that was the case, then she wouldn't be up here saying what the fuck she's saying now, because nobody.
I definitely stepped.
We can ask her.
Let me say this, okay? Because Rilla, I was on the show almost a year before Rilla became part of the show. He was really on there a month or so when I was on there, So was Rilla intricate in the way I was treated? I doubt very seriously that he didn't play any part in that. I'm telling you that before Rilla came on, there was conversations that were talked about outside of the Lapeef show, because it's not like I just came on the show and just went off on Anton. Like, there was multiple conversations about, hey y'all, like, I don't like this. Don't talk to me like that on the show. Don't do this. Like, we all talked about it. There was a conversation multiple times, and I think
where's Courtney?
That gets lost. Like, and Courtney was brought on the show to be a villain, to attack me. Right, like that was part of it, right? They wanted two Black women to go at it, and they wanted a Black woman who thought totally different from me, and they wanted us to fight, right? Because it helps their show. So, I mean, they did things without, like, Rilla had no part in what was done. So I don't want y'all to blame Rilla, because I'm just saying that, JR is the content creator. I think a lot of y'all miss that. And y'all be like, oh, JR's so cool. And he this person. Yes, but this is his show. Like, this is what he wants to be done. He comes up with the topics. He creates the content. He's the person who is behind the entire, production. So we put a lot of blame on Anton, but it ain't Anton's show. It's JR's show. I know y'all don't think that, because Anton's got a big mouth and he's so vocal, but that's not the truth. And I was part of the show, so I know what happens behind the scene. So I just don't want us to put so much blame on Rilla, like Rilla have any control over. Yes, he does have control over what he decides to participate in, and he knows how I feel about him participating on the show, but that's his choice, right?
That's a fact.
That's a fact. But do he have any control over what the topics are and how the show's gonna go and the direction of the show and this, that, and the third? No, that's JR.
Right, but
that ain't even
all I'm saying is, it's like you just go to your mans and say, hey bro, disrespecting her not part of the show, and if it is, I'm out this bitch, and I'm out to expose y'all too.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear the whole exposure thing, but I'm bugging because you're literally sitting here saying, like, you didn't see the episode where Anton was out of frame, and I checked him over to one.
Yeah, he did. He checked.
Listen, I'm not saying he didn't check him. I never said that. I'm saying,
well, because what I keep hearing is
from who? Not from me.
This space, I know, bro. I know. I'm not talking. Well, King. I'm not talking about you.
Oh.
What I keep hearing in this space is, I'm supposed to be the supreme defender, Voltron protector for everything that's moving over there.
Right.
I'm a participant on the platform. As a man, I'm accountable for my decisions and how I move. Right. Mm-hmm. Cool. I can accept that. Right. Where I'm wrong, I can admit where I'm wrong. And where I need to make adjustments, I can admit when I need to make adjustments. Again, as I said, I still talk to Tawana to this day. I still call her Shawana. All this other stuff, I still tease and call. You know what I'm saying? We still go back and forth.
Yeah.
We had a real conversation earlier.
Yes.
So I don't understand when we put like selectively put like, well, man, why you wasn't, you know what I'm saying, defendant and warrior, this, that, and the third over on this situation and da 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 da. Well, the reason why don't discredit and make it seem like I ain't never did nothing. But let me say this, and wait, and before Blizzy jump in, let me say this too with Blizzy, because I think, King, you was alluding to it earlier. So can I please clear something up real quick? King, I think you're on mute.
I'm on mute. I don't got your
No. I was asking for Grace to clear something up real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So with Blizzy, me and Blizzy go back and forth a lot. Dude to call me out on some stuff on different platforms. I'll call him out on some stuff on different platforms. That conversation that I had with him that night had nothing to do with sending the shot at y'all. If y'all took it that way, I understand it. I respect it. I don't move off of that because I was having a conversation with Blizzy. I have not moved off the fact of I haven't disrespected y'all platform. I ain't, whatever, blase skip, none of that. Publicly, none of that. My conversations behind the scenes, what I have conversation with all the other 3 horsemen behind the scenes, those are conversations behind the scenes. And that remains between us and those gentlemen. My conversation with E Black was exclusive to me and E Black. And in that moment, same way, if E Black caught me on another platform and how he addressed me, there have been times where I had to sit there and eat it. That wasn't no shot at y'all. I didn't say F the 4 horsemen. I shouted y'all out.
Rilla, somebody in the comments would like you to ask me, if you don't mind answering the question. Linsky want to know, why did Kay take the week off, and why Courtney hasn't returned?
I have no idea. And to be honest, I would never come over here and discuss that type of stuff on this platform. I'm just being, I'm keeping it.
I want to ask my last question. I'm gonna
and listen, and let me be clear. Wait, let me be clear on this too, because this ain't no Rilla coming over here to talk about Lapeef Network. No, Rilla was coming over. Bro, I know you did. I'm not talking about you because it's a couple of us on the panel.
Yeah,
there's been multiple times where no. I just want to clear it up because y'all not the only people that I'm talking to. I'm talking to people in the chat, right? Because we just had somebody ask a direct question about the network.
Right.
That's not what I'm here for. The conversation that I've been having all day is around my name. If somebody say I've been talking to them about the network, please don't say nothing about Anton. Please don't say nothing about JR. Please point that out. Please tell me why I ain't been saying, you know what I'm saying? Look, you can do what you want to do, but my name is my name, and that's what I'm protecting.
Well, this is what I want to say real quick, and I'm going to hop off. My thing is this, Real. I hear you talk about, being a part of the youth in Chicago's life, which is very important work, and I respect that. But I think a part of that is showing them in real time how a black man moves. And if you're going to have that energy and protect a woman from another culture on all levels, subconsciously, y'all do it subconsciously. I don't even think y'all know when y'all do it. You need to show black boys that y'all need to be doing the same for your brothers and sisters and counterparts as well. Isn't that a part of, showing them in real time how to do this?
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro.
That's an interesting point.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, food for thought.
Logic, you really good. Logic, you really good. You're really good.
Here's the thing, gentlemen.
There was no other women on the show besides black women when I was on the show. So I can't speak to that, but I do think that they believe certain women deserve to be protected and certain women don't. And most of the time,
it's going ham.
And most of the time, those women are not. Black women.
I'm sorry, T. Go ahead, finish that, T.
Let me say this because I'm about to get off get off as well. I think at some point we have to take responsibility for the type of information we're putting out to people and the type of interactions that we have with people, and that's why I decided to step off. And I do think that it was important for my son was following that show. My son 13, he was following that show. And it's important for him to see black men respect me and me respect black men. Because I have the utmost respect for black men, and I don't want anybody to feel like I'm going to disrespect them, talk to them crazy, or any level of disrespect. I have respect for every last one of y'all, and really know that. And so it's just weird when you see me get all outside of my character on that show. Like you see me act crazier than I ever acted in my life, So I had to take responsibility for being a part of that show and allowing men like that to treat me like that. So once I decided that I'm never going to do that again, then I decided let me resign from this, and I wanted to do it peacefully. I never wanted it to be that kind of in a resolution.
The energy I'm getting is Chicago really doesn't really like Anton, but because of Lapeef's allegiance to Anton, he had to stick with Lapeef. That's what I
get. And you more than welcome to interpret it again.
That's what I get.
I listen, you more than welcome to interpret it. You're also more than welcome to take.
Can I ask you another question? Can I ask you a question?
And chop it out. Chop it up.
It's 5:30. I don't do clips. Everybody knows.
I feel you on that, but I'm not over here to talk about.
For 5:35, I don't do clips. But 5:30, we have 5 hours and 37 minutes. We got to end this. But I want to ask you a question.
This is a record for y'all. Salute.
Ooh, Lord. 5 hours.
I don't. No, we already got the watch hours. I just need subscribers. But listen, at the end of the day, So at any point, did you not take down one of your Facebook followers posts about us, giving us props?
Nah. One of my Facebook followers giving y'all props?
Facebook wrote something about us, about how our content is whatever, and then you took it down.
Nah, somebody got to show me that and prove that.
Okay.
I can put that up. The young lady actually messaged me and said it was taken down due to self-promotion.
Yeah.
A video that I had
wait, no. Did you hear what I said, Daryl? I didn't say that it wasn't taken down. He asked me, did I take it down?
Why was it taken down?
Daryl just told you. If you talk, listen, I don't want to do this.
The young lady said that it was kind of.
I personally, and Daryl, with all due respect, personally, I really don't care what the young lady is saying, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I certainly could be a member of y'all group and come over in y'all group, bombing y'all group with Lapeef Network videos, right? So let's not play that game and act like.
I don't know that girl.
I don't know her either.
No, to me, on
some real shit, I'm answering. Real talk.
Like
King asked me, come on, bro.
It is a cop out because we had a young woman who was trying to show other people on y'all community or whatever that this person might be abusive to black women. And she had said multiple times she had posted her hair. Hold on, brother. She said she had posted her hair business and everything else. That's self-promotion. But once it got to my video, y'all decided to take
Daryl,
shit down.
come on, don't do that. It sounds disingenuous. Daryl.
I'm not.
Don't do that, Daryl. Don't do that, bro. Now you come on, bro. Don't do that.
That's what the young
lady. But let's be honest, Rilla, that's a valid question because even you said that even if you weren't on the show, you just wanted to be a part of the Facebook group. So you have a vested interest in the Facebook group. So it's just a valid question.
What's the valid question?
She was taken down because we was exposing you.
I didn't.
Not you, but everybody else over there.
Man, y'all listen. Okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Is it acceptable for an employee that works for Coke to go to Pepsi headquarters and post all types of Coca-Cola propaganda?
She don't work for us.
You didn't hear what I said, bro. I didn't say she worked for you.
So
let's say somebody random. Let me tell you something. Where I work, if somebody come in my place of business and they post something that's in opposition or that's not aligned with my vision, my mission, my values, or whatever it is, right? They can't expect that to stay up there.
Okay, I respect that, but
I certainly know for a fact. I know y'all don't expect me to come in y'all Facebook group and be able to willy-nilly freely post Lapeef content. Even if I'm just saying, here's a good point, or here's a good discussion.
Her name is Miss Matt. She wrote a thing about you. She said,
shout out to
she said taking this post down was not cool, Latte babe. It doesn't go against any of the rules, nor was there any kind of self-promotion.
Shout out to Miss
People
Matt.
share similar posts all day in here, and they aren't taken down. I have a feeling I know why this one was taken down.
She didn't say just out of hate. Down. She said it was taken down because she knows I'm a moderator over there. So
let me finish.
Okay. I know who you're talking about. I know the exact post.
I don't know her. She's a real member of your thing. I don't know her.
I know who she is.
So you censor your own members?
Bro, come on, man. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging.
Hey,
family, you're not being genuine.
I just want to say thank y'all. And I appreciate being on your platform, King.
Y'all not being genuine, fam. Like I'm good on that.
All right, man. I just read a post that was taken down.
King, let me ask you something. Can I send somebody over there and they can post Lapeef content?
Yes, they can.
In your Facebook group.
Yes, they can. Because a lot of people from Lapeef come over here and I post what they see in the chat on my screen every day. That's a fact. What about Julius? Julius Ivy comes here and I post them up.
Yeah, before I leave you guys, I just want to make sure I'm good. Y'all don't have anything.
No, Tawana, I'm at your neck.
You at my
Tawana,
neck.
You good? Tawana,
you already know.
When you start your show, so we can go and support.
Listen, I'm gonna start my show in November.
Nice.
And I'm gonna invite you guys to be a part of it. And we're gonna talk about some stuff, not Lapeef.
Before I go,
I'm different. Like to me, I like to mention them because I'm a sociopath.
Because I'm like that thing with E Black today. This was the best time of his life. It is motherfucking Christmas. and he is here getting his wife dragged to and fro.
I didn't drag his wife. I dragged him.
No, a lot of people talking about his wife.
Oh, word. Yeah, I was telling him that he. Yeah.
But my point is that this was the best time of his life. It is Christmas. He's on here. Y'all keep mentioning him and mentioning him and mentioning him and talking about. I wouldn't have did that. Block.
Oh no, he got blocked. That's why he got timed out. When they realized that they can't communicate in the garden, the worst you could do to people that I could do, and I didn't realize, is block people. They hate that.
I want to know, as a woman, if you are a wife to a man like that, would you respect the way he's moving?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Does your wife even respect the way you're moving?
Yeah, we're talking about the topic today. The topic is therapy session for E-Black.
Does your wife respect how you're moving, or does she look at you as the same clown?
Yeah, but she's probably just happy to be in a marriage.
I don't think.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
She don't want her face out there.
Because it's all about options, right? And let's keep it 100. If she was an attractive woman with high self-esteem, she wouldn't be with an E-Black. She just wouldn't. She wouldn't be with an E-Black. So it's like, listen, don't underestimate how badly women want to be married and say they have a husband. I see it all the time. Okay, so she's probably like, I don't care that he act a fool, long as he keeps saying I'm his wife and he come home to me. I don't care, because the man is a mess. And I'm not saying this to insult, but if you're constantly drinking and smoking, you're always greasy when you're on a panel, you're not right. You're in a chat where a man is insulting your wife over and over and over again, putting pictures up of her, and you stay. There's something wrong with you. That's not an insult. It's the truth. What man would do that? What man in his right mind would stay in a chat while people are dragging his wife, making fun of him, calling him a loser, calling him a bum? What man would stay in a chat for a couple hours? Then you keep timing him out. Then he keeps coming back. That's not normal behavior. So his wife is just like, I don't care what, do your worst. That's my husband, and I got a man when I get in bed tonight. I don't care. Like, some women just want to be married.
That's not sustainable, and it's signs of infidelity. Like, if presented with opportunities, both of them would step outside.
Of course.
Sorry. Once again, she said, my father paid for a degree. Why didn't your father pay for yours? You can't pay for a Columbia degree. You can't pay for it. If you can, please let me know. And then why didn't you pay for yours? You feel me? People talk this to talk. You feel me? You don't have options. You didn't have options for luxury in life. You didn't have options for access, but you want to criticize mine. I wish he did. Trust me, if he did, I wouldn't have these student loans. But you, my friend, why didn't someone pay for yours? Are you mad because nobody could pay for yours? This is crazy. This is crazy. Anyway, Jen, everybody knows you're a hypocrite. Now, we'll continue to put more footage out there about you being a hypocrite and about a lot of people teaming up when they really don't like each other just to go against me. Big me, the biggest Baba. But until then, you have a good night, and I'm going to enjoy myself tonight. Everybody take care, and please tune in. We're going to have better topics. I just want to get this off my chest because I'm a little disgusted at them. Anyway, take care. Brooklyn. And remember, gangsters don't live in a tenement yard, and rude boys don't live in a tenement yard. If you live in that life, you talk about that life, you better be about that life because I'm watching you. I'm watching all of y'all.